we show them how we do it every day. Let's get it. Kali that girl, Kali go girl, Kali don't stop, Kali don't skirt, Kali got a job, Kali go to work. 뜨거워 언제나 don't get burned. 넘쳐 흘러물 than a buffet, 죽여주잖아 like a buffet. 누가 감히 on my outfit, 그 문 열지 마 that's a rough day. Don't give any more cause I'm greater than. 필요 없는 시험들 다 뿐이미. But all of my numbers are talking back. 부르마 on message monopoly. 넌 종이 돈이나 real money 필요 없대. 너네들이 만든 돈들 go get it, go get it, go get it. 더 미션 눈을 못 떼 못해 그래 너도 get it cause I got it different. All I'll ever know is life upon the throne. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep though. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, and it up and away. You know I got it like bomb, bomb, blow your mind. Never giving less, and it's how it'll stay. You know I got it like all day, all the time. When I go, it's for gold. It ain't cool, but I'm cold. I don't fit in a mold. I'm a rebel. I don't do what you say. Making moves, I don't wait while I smile in your face. I got different DNA. What's higher than the top? That's me. Come take a look before falling on my feet. 조용히 몸을 숙여봐. So take a look, 나를 기억해, queen. All I'll ever know is life upon the throne. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep though. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, and it up and away. You know I got it like bomb, bomb.
They serve the purpose of changing hydrogen into breathable oxygen and are as necessary here as the air is on Earth.
But I still say they're flowers.
If you like.
Do you sell them?
I'm afraid not.
But maybe we could make a deal.
On Earth.
But I still say they're flowers.
If you like.
Do you sell them?
I'm afraid not.
But maybe we could make a deal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Afraid not.
We're back with another
Maybe we can make a deal.
SAOT game. This time, the Division... Oh, why does it say Division 2? Wait.
Oh,
Oh, I've been staring at the... Oopsie. Yeah, don't mind if I do this. But have something like this. Moments like that. Whoopsie. Must have typoed. Save change. Don't worry, it's a visual bug. Nothing affects the actual playability. So yeah, moving on to the band pick phase. The players just had their warm-ups. Qumm rolling an 80, winning the rolls. So FourthWah would be protecting first. And Qumm will choose... Haven't lost a roll in this tourney yet. Pick... Why? What? Can we get a fact check on that? There's no ways, right?
honestly, I believe it, dude. That guy has notoriously been really lucky. Even in past SAOTs, I think in times where I've seen him play, he like basically always wins coin flip.
Qumm, built different, you know. You got there's a gene called the lucky gene. You're born with it or without it.
True.
And but yeah, God bless, man. And then FourthWah will be banning second, so you have the second and third ban. FourthWah proceeds to protect HD2, of course. HD Qumm protecting Nomoth. And now red bans the first HD3, followed by a DT2 and DT3 ban. So no more tapping on high BPM. Qumm banning out. Oh no. Tatoeba HD1. Let's play first as well. Okay, interesting game plan here. Of course, for those who don't know FourthWah, or for those who don't know Zex Blue, he is a HD player proficient in the consistency aspects of basically all the maps, whether it's Nomad 1, HD1, Hardrock 1, or DT1. But then, you know, obviously FourthWah doesn't really like speed. Qumm, though, on the other hand, kind of a well-rounded player as well. Obviously doesn't want to fancy the HD matchup against FourthWah, so banning out HD1 and HD. HD3, honestly, such a banger though. Sad to see it.
True, but can't really blame Qumm for picking into those bans because you know how strong Zex Blue is on those hidden picks, you know, protecting the hidden to the gimmick. Leaving open a lot of the nomads, who's Qumm immediately picking into the nomad 3, his protect. Seen a couple people do this. Pretty tried and true strategy, get that point on board, start off with a bit of momentum. Yeah, time's a banger.
Yeah, most certainly. This map, a little bit of a kind of a context. This was originally going to be our Legends Legends qualifier Nomad 3. But we opted against it. I opted against something else. Now, we see a good case for it. Pain gives form by Tsutama. Yeah, right out of the gate. Protect Nomad 3. FourthWah holding 11% more ag, but that's just because, you know, slow section. How it go. Oh, no, wait. Little bit of a mistake. Early mistake on the double. Clicking maybe too early, I think, by Qumm there. Dropping around 40 combo, and FourthWah also missing on that slider end. Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I got the first quarter of the map, you can really see those nerves on both players, especially on Zex Blue. Not being able to combo into much of this aim control. You can see the kind of comfort that Qumm really likes about this Nomad 3 pick. The aim control, and such. You know, building up a fairly stable accuracy lead here, well, up to 15% accuracy lead at this point, about a 50 combo lead out of the first third of the map. You know, pretty comfortable for, you know, picking into your protect and trying to get some of those nerfs out, but not looking so hot for the side of Zexblue.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comfort pick. You know, no more comfort pick for Qumm. Obviously holding much higher AC, winning by 65,000 score now, but also FourthWah making a lot more mistakes. We saw him shake in his previous games as well. How it amplified throughout the map, and starting from here, maybe we see him palm down, maybe we don't. Qumm does give way to a massive lead now for FourthWah. 200 combo. Score gap now diminished to 42,000 instead of previous 60, but FourthWah also finds a mistake. Qumm, I mean, it's just both players trading out misses one after each other, kind of reaching the SL gap for their comfortable tournament maps. And 6.1 star out requires the confidence that oh wait, they both did that. Confidence that you don't see most players have in this division. Bro, he was
holding nerves onto that last burst, would have been holding up to 150 combo going into the end. Might have been enough to sway it over, but not meant to be, finding that early miss. 10% accuracy advantage now for Qumm. As we go into the ending, neither player is holding onto that combo. You can see that shake on Zexblue. It is just not leaving him alone. He's not able to keep up with the aim requirement because of those shakes. And yeah, just running away into the ending now, 80,000 score ahead. 12% accuracy. Zexblue is just not able to keep it together. So Qumm building up a little bit more combo now. It might get up to a 200k score. And he does. Yeah, pretty clean conversion for the first pick. So I'm getting on the board with his protect mod 3.
I'm impressed that Qumm actually hit both of the difficult hit spikes that we predicted no one was gonna hit. The back and forths onto the long slider, hit both of them. And meanwhile, FourthWah obviously trying to, I don't know, deactivate his B hopping script, but it's just going round and around. Not really his favor. Maxing out at 271 combo with that accuracy game miscount if it's fighting against him. But this time, choosing the next multiple of 3, no more 6. Concept of reality. Not quite the top diff. We're only just doing Amulet's extra, but still part of the professional box set.
If I remember correctly, this map does have, you know, a little bit of tapping requirement, which might lean a bit more into that, you know, consistency that Zexblue likes to play. Is, you know, the kind of play that Qumm is really likes the, you know, aim-centric kind of maps, the no mod 3s. That kind of comfort on aim control and ults is where you'll find a lot of his strong suits. And, you know, picking something like a no mod 4 would bring up a couple questions, but not too many that you think it's a bad decision for either of these players, because their no mod consistency is, you know, top tier, is why they are in the lower bracket grand finals thus far of Division 1.
Indeed. Now, let's see FourthWah. He can retain that nerve on his pick, because if he shakes as much as he did earlier, I think it will be Qumm's picking for sure. But right up the gate, 2% higher AC for FourthWah, 4,000 more score onto the tapping section now. Both players hitting them perfectly. No cider breaks just yet. Onto the cider spam now. Also a lot of aim. Got the mix between the slow down and speed up sliders. Both players holding perfect combo almost. Ooh, FourthWah finding the first cider break in the quarter map mark. But FourthWah will soon trade. Still winning by a mere 2,000 score. Ooh, both players trading once again. Cider break versus a miss. FourthWah will see the score lead in his favor. Due to that 1%, 2% higher act now, just before the real Kia section. Ooh! And that hurts. Circom finding a chain miss on the streams into more misses on the side of spam section now.
Yeah, now reaching that halfway point through this guy. 200 combo and growing strong on the side of Zexblue. Building that accuracy up from 92, slowly climbing back up to 93, trying his best to equalize it. Both players finding combo resets now as we get out of that first KI. The accuracy advantage is on the side of SAOT7. There's still a full third of the map left to go, only 20k score gap. There's a very big opportunity for SAOT7 to make a comeback here. Down around 40 combo is not the end of the world, but you know, the longer Zexblue continues to hold, the steeper that climb is going to have to be. Even with that ever so slight accuracy advantage, he's going to need to be on top of the game going into the ending here. And both players in this room, but SAOT7 missing right at the end, and that combo advantage on the side of Zexblue is giving him a huge score advantage now, up 50k. I think a couple misses here and there, accuracy decreasing, giving a little bit of score over to SAOT7, but SAOT7 finding another combo reset, and that's going to reset that score lead that he was building up to try and make that comeback in the ending. That accuracy advantage now on the side of Zexblue, going to be holding onto this into the ending. 150 combo and going strong. SAOT7 finding another combo reset, and that I believe is it. There's not enough time.
Yeah.
Clean points again for Zexblue. It was a little bit scary in the first half because of that score advantage that SAOT7 held onto for so long, but that tapping gap really gave him that edge at the first KI.
SAOT7 missing on both of that Kia stream section. Once a chain miss, once right on the last note. You have to pause for a second and then hit the single note underneath the stream. And unfortunately, he misread that, or he just mistapped it, tapped too fast. And well, obviously, FourthWah holding at the end higher act due to SAOT7 chain missing so much and winning by around 70,000 score. Scoreline very even now, 1-0. Making it a best of 11, guys. New match, best of 11. And luckily we didn't see any nerves or shake coming in from FourthWah like we saw on No Mod 3, or the intensity that we saw on No Mod.
Yeah.
So maybe FourthWah has definitely practiced what he can, and he's comfortable on the maps he picks. Let's see if he practices enough. You know, we still have 3 hard rocks and 2 DTs, and not all of them are very shake friendly. Okay, such as this DT1, kind of raw aim orientated with some 240 or 238 BPM bursts. So yeah, we can do the math. 153 times 1, 5, 229. Okay, not 229.
Yeah, and FourthWah definitely not someone especially known for their DT skills. In fact, someone almost known notoriously for not playing DT because the top lanes are mostly occupied by hidden hard rock or no mod plays. So, you know, the reading gap that you'll see here, it's only AR 9.7. It's not too bad, but you can definitely see the comfort levels between the two players as we work our way through the map. Out of the intro, early miss for SAOT7, not the end of the world. Accuracy of the players about equal SAOT7. Finding another combo reset actually. A 90 combo advantage to FourthWah out the gate, but putting onto a very slight accuracy advantage that is now slipped away again. 1,000 score. Yeah, out of the intro is going to be a nice little cushion for FourthWah as we continue on. That extra accuracy and combo is going to do really well if you can continue to hold on to that into the rest of the map. But past the first quarter now.
Both
Let's see that difficulty ramp up.
are kind of just ulting, you know, traumatizing back onto the high BPM tapping. The earlier one was only 172, and SAOT7 drop away his combo once again. FourthWah on the A rank FC now. Yeah, looking a little bit risky. Because as I said, wait, point player misses on the kick slider?
Oh,
Oh, the 1/3 mark, but now Qumm, despite the 1% accuracy advantage, has to start afresh and play catch up. 40,000 score to chew through. Maybe, you know, climbing axe suggests being more comfortable on this map. Wouldn't make the same silly mistakes in the first quarter of the map. FourthWah now though, also not showing any signs of breaking just yet. Dropping a few more hundreds on the 228 and 8 BPM burst. So does Qumm. FC, well, you know, equal combo to an equal combo. And now the 40,000 score has diminished to 25,000. And yeah, never mind, GG. Qumm finds a break in the middle section of the map, but FourthWah also, like, I don't know, it's giving me hope. It's giving me hope. Never mind, it's not giving me hope.
Qumm had a little bit of an opportunity there holding on to that combo because FourthWah started dropping quite a lot of accuracy on some of those bursts, getting a couple of 50s, which definitely brought down that score lead. But now combo reset on both players puts them almost even slight combo advantage on the side of FourthWah into the ending, but a almost 2% accuracy lead for Qumm now. Going into this ending, both players hitting the burst, Qumm finding a miss on that slider and another combo break to follow it up. FourthWah looking actually a lot more comfortable than I would have expected him on this kind of, you know, consistency pick, especially with the DT, finally finding another miss into the ending. That shake is absolutely diabolical, but fake or not, it is too late for Qumm to make a comeback into the rest of this map. There's not enough time. The accuracy is evened out, 75,000 score gap, and approaching 330,000 score on the side of FourthWah. A little bit of a risky, but like a still relatively comfortable break point for FourthWah. This is very interesting, especially on a DT1.
Yeah, I was really expecting Qumm to win that. But then earlier, you know, right, the first 20-second performance really had you know, instilled doubts in me, and I realized, yeah, he's just not having it today. A lot of very random misses, 12 misses, as opposed to FourthWah's 4 miss only. And FourthWah obviously shaking a lot towards the end. Slider breaking on one of the kick sliders and another miss in the middle of the map. But still, winning by around 80,000 points is no easy feat on your opponent's pick. Yeah, breakpoint now for FourthWah onto his pick. No mod 4, okay, yeah, yep. Another tapping heavy, quote-unquote tech. Yeah, it's whatever. Kind of a mech tech.
Yeah, especially a kind of pick like this coming out of the DT1 where we saw how much more comfortable FourthWah was on those bursts. Honestly, yeah, leaning a lot more towards FourthWah now. I think despite the aim shake, there's still a lot more consistency to be found, even though that shake is there, and the tapping doesn't seem to be affected as badly by those nerves. It's just, you know, those moments of misaiming, the aim snap that ends up, you know, veering off course. But this map kind of doesn't have too hectic aim. A lot of the mechanics comes from the sliders and burst transitions. And you can see here directly into it, FourthWah finding a very early miss, dropping quite a little bit of accuracy, 1% accuracy advantage on the side of Qumm, and now up by 180 combo. As FourthWah finds a combo reset, and this map is not that long, 2 minutes flat basically. There's not a lot of drain time, and holding combo out this far into the map is a huge advantage on the side of Qumm, holding onto an S rank currently.
Yeah, FourthWah obviously shaking a lot already right off the gate on his pick, surprisingly. But that early miss will come around and bite him if Qumm doesn't make a mistake soon, because Qumm's still holding on an FC on a 2 minutes map. Kind of trading picks now, and Qumm, you know, we said his tapping game wasn't the brightest earlier, but now he's proving me wrong. Even on the doubles is looking so clean. FourthWah, though, good chance for him to come back with a catch-up combo, 380 and still growing. 96% X finally drops. But Sir Qumm finding so many more misses now. I just don't know. Players getting nervous maybe. Score gap sitting at only 43,000 now onto the last quarter of the map. Sir Qumm, please stop chain missing after every 30 combo. And FourthWah, I don't know, man. This map cannot be this complicated, ladies and gentlemen. But the players are just not having it. Coming down to a 30,000 score gap.
Oh, I don't even know if there's enough map left. Qumm is going to need to break here if FourthWah wants to bring that over, and he does. But there's still 20,000 score that needs to come over, and that accuracy is not moving. The score lead is just not changing. There's just not enough time. Wasn't enough. Double breakpoint back to back. Like from taking the No-Mod 4 off of FourthWah. This is, I don't know what's happening anymore.
I don't know. This might be a rigged match. W script, whoever wrote this. Yeah, 10,000 score between the two players. You know, FourthWah basically FC until the halfway point, and then he started like getting DDoSed, input lag, something's happening. He's missing every second node. FourthWah obviously found an early break, followed by a lot of late misses that made the ending so tight as well. Almost bringing it back, but unfortunately a very short map. Every mistake is magnified, and not today. We'll be seeing a 2-all scoreline. Now Sir Qumm going for hard rock, choosing all the ones. Our raid, Robin background. Interesting. We are finally moving on to some raw aim. Okay, not quite raw aim, but very just aim focused map at 205 BPM. I think there's one or two, no, a little bit more than 1 or 2 bursts. But overall, it's just kind of your classic high CS hard rock 1 aim. Strongly favoring Sir Qumm on this pick, because FourthWah we saw how badly he shakes on some of his picks as well.
Yeah, and those nerves become killer, especially not just for the aim requirement, but also the hard rock that says 4.9 just becomes even more brutal with those shakes over and under aiming. So much more easy.
Sir Qumm, after losing that breakpoint, winning a breakpoint back, everything is evened out. He needs to perform now. Both players funding a combo reset very early through the map. Accuracy stabilizing at around high and mid 95s. So far, FourthWah, because he broke earlier, will be getting a larger combo to build off from. Sir Qumm, 96% act now, hitting the jumps so consistently. FourthWah, AR10, hitting the notes slightly behind. Wide jumps into the Kia section now. This is such a banger map. No breaks thus far in the most important sections. Oh, I'm getting nervous now, because whoever misses will get their score set back by so much. Sir Qumm almost tapping so late on that slider. Almost a slider break, but FourthWah still winning by 14,000 score, 1% accuracy advantage.
Yeah, and now approaching that halfway mark, both players still continuing to hold. You'll definitely start to see those nerves come through. You can see that shake in FourthWah's aim. Holding onto this combo this far into the map is a huge order for both of these players, but necessary for both of them if they want to keep holding, and both of them do. The shake is unbelievable on FourthWah, and he finally finds a break. And that score is just going to fly over to Sir Qumm, but immediately trades it out. That accuracy drop is going to give that advantage back over to FourthWah now with a 30 combo advantage going into the last start of the map. It just comes down to who can combo, who can anchor, and Sir Qumm finding another miss that's just going to give a huge score lead now to FourthWah, and it's just going to run away into the ending of this map. He's going to need to find a break here if Sir Qumm wants to step his foot in the door and try and make a comeback now. 30k score and growing, 32, 35. that score lead is just running away. Accuracy and combo advantage on the side of FourthWah is just way too strong, and continuing to combo into the end of both players, trying what they can.
This is it.
Finding a break.
No!
And SAOT7 immediately trading it out. I don't even know if there's enough time. If he can continue to hold, if he can get that slight accuracy advantage, build up some kind of combo, there's a chance. It's only 29k score. FourthWah finding another miss. But it's the score lead
No
is just
ways.
moving over 22. Okay, it's starting to go over now.
No
It's
ways.
still continuing to hold. There's not a lot of map left.
No!
Oh, finding that miss right at the end. And another 3 back-to-back breakpoints now. What?
W script.
Absolute cinema.
Like, when you look at that HP graph, it tells the whole story. Qumm chain missing on that stream. The section where FourthWah, continued to build combo, and then they trade very quickly. And then I just, yeah, the places where the players found misses just unfortunately didn't stack up in Qumm's favor, giving FourthWah his 3rd point, break point. And yeah, we see the HC2 protect coming out now. This might be the nail in the coffin to solidify the permanent score lead. Just, AR8, there are no one in this division that can match FourthWah's ability on HD.
And I mean, this is like probably the best time for him to tap into the protect, because any pick that he could pick here would be risking that breakpoint to even out the match. Securing this point now would put him 2 points ahead. Qumm would have to get one more breakpoint on top of his own pick if he wants to equalize it, and then from there win more points if he wants to take the match home. So getting this advantage now will definitely put him in a better position, especially when you're going into some of the more up in the air maps that are still available, like the P-mods and the no-mods. And immediately out the gate, Qumm struggling quite a lot with the mapping. Not being able to read that low AR is really, really punishing on hidden twos. And FourthWah looking relatively comfortable. Slight accuracy drop, but not that it's going to matter when his opponent is solid 20% accuracy behind. And yeah, it's just that gimmick. Guaranteed points on the board. I think FourthWah could probably maybe stop playing now and still win. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Or maybe not now, because this is a 3-minute map. I can definitely see that scaling effect, high ag, good combo, the ability to just read, and yeah, these triple spams coming in. Qumm does not know what's hit him. Literally getting invisible Sombra outed and hacked. Close, he says. But yeah, 280 combo for FourthWah now. He only found one miss. Okay, there we go. The 2nd miss for FourthWah, just before the 1/3 swing section. Again, we just have to reflect on the next map. Really, FourthWah will have to still win 3 points to get to 7 in a BO13. Meanwhile, FourthWah will have to win 5 maps involving, a breakpoint somewhere down the line. And there are still a lot of mechanical picks, like DT4, like I think No More 2 also. I don't know if Qumm wants to really push his luck, seeing that he's not the most comfortable on tapping today at least. So we'll see. I've got 800k on this, by the way. Yeah, I'm, one of the complaints I have is why is everyone like not built for tournaments in this country? Like we only have okay, let's just say we have 10 people. Only one of them can play like tournament maps. No, half of them. Up yeah, it's just unfortunate. Some rando 6-digit can be better than our 5 digits. It's just how it is.
True. Spicy Lucky good at it hidden too. Y'all gotta know, Next Blue is the OG. I think when I started playing like 2021, 2022, when I started farming, a lot of my top plays I just took from Zexlu's profile because he would play consistency with hidden, and that was the skill set that I was best at that time. Like, this guy was where I got my farm from, and he got his farm from Nyaku, which is funny.
Oh, not the Nyaku. Nyaku and I were playing
Three
at the
generations
same
of hidden
time.
players, bro.
Oh, each of them dying as well.
GG.
I saw your comments about playing No Mod 1s the other day. Like earlier today.
I did after the rework. Yo, I did. I'm actually, I'm at 10,600 PP currently.
Uh-huh.
If the the reworks that are slated to come out drop, I will go down to 9,400 PP.
But you lose
I will lose 1.1k.
Oh, you lose 1.1k people.
From this rework chain alone. If all of the proposed reworks come out, I lose 1.1k PP.
What did you even do? Like, I don't think
I don't
Wild
know.
or like Hearts is even losing. They're losing like
Hearts is
hundreds.
losing like 2.5k low key.
Okay, my bad. I was like, okay. I was like, what? Wild didn't lose that much. Like, you can't lose that much. Oh, Hearts lost 2.5. GG. Yeah. 2.5 thousand, bro. Like, that's more PP than what Choma has in total, I think. Circon picking tapping, okay. Yeah, well, earlier I said, I don't know if Circon would want to push the envelope and go no mod 2 or no mod 5. But I guess, so no mod 2 or DT4, but I guess no mod 5 is open, and I didn't think about that. Seeing FourthWah did ban DT2 and DT3 might be a good pick here. I don't think Circom's able to pick this, unless I'm wrong. Let's see, it is 230 BPM bursts and kind of generalistic consistency at high BPM, low AR.
And getting right into it, the common theme of these no mod 5s, just straight into the action. Second, finding the first combo reset. It's going to give a big advantage now to FourthWah. FourthWah finding a reset, trading it out immediately on the side of Second. Now a 5% accuracy lead for FourthWah going into the linear tapping section here. A little bit of combo that you can build up, but don't be fooled, you can just as easily miss on these linear patterns, especially with nerves and those shakes. Both players going into linear patterns, hitting the burst, combo about dead even. That's FourthWah finding a huge combo reset. That's going to give a big advantage over the Qumm as that slowly goes over. But he does still have that accuracy buffer. And Qumm,
we are just missing
on
for fun now.
slow slider. Oh my god.
It's like, you know what, FourthWah, take this. I don't need it. My 300 combo, you can have it. Bro, I don't need it. Like, are we for real? On to the last 2/3 of the map now. FourthWah, obviously, with 3% higher act, dropping this 200 combo on that miss. FourthWah about to run out of stamina, I believe, because he's been single tapping so much on the non-burst sections. And yeah, here we go. The chain miss is coming in. Circom, the 92% act. 212 combo, 2000 score separating the two players. In the long term, I think Circon will still have this one in the bag. And yeah, we'll see the score turn over due to that higher combo count now. That really got frisky there because of the free combo break Circon got, but overall, alternating the slower section will be more useful in terms of stamina. But FourthWah not giving up, actually. Despite being 200 combo down, he is still maintaining that higher act. Score gap only at 8,000, contrary to what the combo would suggest. But yeah, there we go. FourthWah once again just not matching his tapping. And Circom also, though, 500 combo down the drain, 27,000 score between the two players. FourthWah with 2% higher accuracy onto the last quarter of the map. I don't know if there's a chance to turn over, considering the players are just making mistakes, trading back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, finding those extra misses was going to giving FourthWah a little bit of edge, but not having that combo, that consistency into the ending. It's looking to punish him. He still has a pretty decent act lead. Circom fighting him off the break. FourthWah holding on combo now. Score lead down to 10k, 9k, 8k, and both players finding a huge combo reset, but that accuracy is still good on the side of FourthWah.
Wait.
It looks like it might go over. It's definitely time. It goes over. And FourthWah finally a huge chain. But Circom immediately trading it out. There's still time. It's gone over. What? Oh, what?
Do they know though? There's no.
What? Okay, if I mean, there's nothing left in the map. That's just it. He wins the point.
Accuracy.
What?
Of accuracy.
What is that?
No, same. What is that?
Sure, man.
Sure, buddy. Another breakpoint in favor of FourthWah. Originally, it was looking so good. We were like, yeah, Circom has this one locked in, locked down. He's not letting this one go. It is in his system already. And then FourthWah was like, ooh, free combo? Don't mind if I do. 93% act. When both players were having a fiesta, trading miscounts, trading act, FourthWah had his eye set beyond it. And already, free mod 1 coming in. I can't believe this. He's like, whoop. Let me just quickly harvest this point. Don't mind me if I do. They don't know how close that was. Bro, they need to go watch the VOD, bro. In that last, like, 80 combo, I don't even know how many combo that is. That's pure cinema. How many times
I think
now?
it was literally the last 30 combo of the div spike where Qumm just absolutely chain missed and dropped 50s on one burst. And that gave like another extra 1% act lead for FourthWah coming out of that ending. And it just didn't matter because the accuracy was all that mattered at that point. Like neither of them had any combo.
Yeah. And the late score multiplier just comes into effect. You win so much in the later game as opposed to early game. And God, what a tight scoreline, man. Looking very risky now for Circom to even make a move. He's going hard rock on this free mod 1, which is totally doable. Placing the map as star rating of 5.92 CS of 3.9 AR10 OD10, but he will be the one finding the first two misses. FourthWah still FCing, I believe, on 100 combo A rank ACK, looking for match point here. And I mean, 3-minute map, not the longest, not the shortest. Dead center in the middle, I guess. Circom, he needs to find combo some way or form. So far, he's not looking hot. I don't know, I'm feeling nervous for him. Oh, almost cider breaking for a second there.
Yeah, now coming into the second third of the map, a huge 6% accuracy lead and around 120 combo lead on the side of FourthWah. You can just see that comfort when it comes to the hit, and as I said, that finding a combo reset, that's going to give a little bit of advantage now over to Qumm, but that score lead that he built up off the intro is going to be a huge order for Qumm to overcome, and as he finds that break, that score lead is just not moving over, and it continues to grow. Qumm finding more combo resets. Now almost a 9% accuracy lead for FourthWah. Now reaching the halfway point in the map. 105,000 score lead. Just holding on to this accuracy would probably be enough to secure him into the ending, even if he doesn't build up, an insane combo. But even at that, he does have 100 combo advantage over Qumm. He'd need to basically FC the entire rest of the map to bring this back. And FourthWah would need to make some very big mistakes, but that's just not happening. Qumm finding a big combo reset at the 2/3 mark and going into the last third of the map. It's just looking grim. Doubling your score in the last third of the map and praying that your opponent also doesn't, continue to hold. It just looks like a really, really tall order that he won't be able to. And yeah, that big combo reset, both players getting that combo reset, but at this point it's far too late for Qumm.
Yeah, really winning the lotto winning a Powerball requires like 6 numbers. And what Qumm needs here is more than just a random 6 number. It requires a whole whole series of events happening in his favor. And obviously today would not be the day for Qumm. So FourthWah is not letting go of that accuracy. Despite breaking that combo, he still has so much score, so much cushion. 217,000 score difference between the two players. Basically exactly double.
Yeah.
Qumm's score on this free mod 1 is just very bleak. That Qumm was not able to hold act nor combo.
Yeah,
Match
now at that
point.
match point, that's going to be really, really hard for Qumm to fight up against. I mean, that's going to be 4 consecutive points just to take us to tiebreaker. And even then, no guarantee that you'd be able to win, because this tiebreaker is really difficult, especially with a lot of, slender tech aim. It's a really, really tall order to go flawless for the rest of the match and then win the tiebreaker. But it's going into the next pick. It's wasting no time. Qumm on that DT4.
Holy pray. I don't know, man. I wanted to see this DT4 pick earlier from Qumm. Maybe it's too late. One move, one mistake, one wrong move will place Qumm in a eliminated stage. FourthWah will then be playing against, I believe, Himiji. That's still in the winners bracket. And I just don't know if Qumm can last that long. Needs to win 4 points in a row. 2 of those being FourthWah's picks still. Starting from this one, DT1, good accuracy right out of the gate. The high AR pick that is not banned, AR 10.1, C is 4.5. Secretly an aim control pick with chains of triples and 5-note burst mixed in at 198 BPM. And so far it's looking quite decent, actually, at least in combo. 6% higher for Qumm. And FourthWah finding the first mistake. Qumm will soon lead trades. This is a long map. With DT obviously shrinking it down to 2 minute 48. There are still lots of gap in between, and FourthWah finding lots of misses now into the aim control section. Yeah, good pick from Qumm, I would say.
Getting out the first quarter of the map now, a 7% accuracy lead for Qumm, holding on to a very, very sizable combo lead as well. Coming out of that game time, you could see both players managing to build a pretty decent combo, but obviously much less on the side of FourthWah, having a bit more trouble on the high BPM burst. And there we go, both players getting a big combo reset on that burst, but that advantage on the side of Qumm is not going to move, especially with that 5% accuracy gap, or 4% now that Qumm does have. And it's FourthWah finding another combo reset. It's going to be really, really tall order for both of these players into the ending, continuing to hold their combo is nothing short of a really difficult challenge. And now going into the second KI, approaching the last start of the map. A slight combo advantage now for FourthWah, immediately traded out for both players though. But that accuracy lead is still staying right there at 5%. And the score lead is just going up as well. That combo that Qumm has built up over the course of the map is just acting as such a huge barrier. It basically does not matter what happens for the rest of the map, so long as he can hold on to that accuracy. He still continues to do so, up to 6% now going into the ending. Both players combo resets.
Yeah, this is the exact sequence of events that Qumm needs. Winning on accuracy, winning on combo. Just finally finding a map that FourthWah, you can abuse FourthWah on. Obviously high AR, you can see FourthWah continuously hitting late. It doesn't matter, but the players are trading mistakes. When the dispatch comes, both kind of just misses. It's where the simple sections, the easy combo section that you need to capitalize off on. Every combo, every note counts, and Qumm illustrates that, finishing it off with still over 6% accuracy. 60 more combo towards the end as well, winning by 88,000 total. 3 points. We won't be seeing a 7-2 scoreline once again. We see that number, the cursed combination, a lot. But now, 3 points for SAOT7 B rank act to FourthWah's C rank act as well. But that, however, exhausts all the DT options left on the pool. They are still no mod 1, no mod 2, Hard Rock 2, Hard Rock 3, FM2, FM3 left on the pool, and I just don't know what they'll choose. Okay, well, of course, from FourthWah, no mod 1 is like the only clear option. Hoshimachi, Suisei, Newton. Remember, this guy farms all the no mod, like he basically FC'd every no mod 1 up to this point. Grand finals pool, obviously. So I'm nervous now for SAOT7. As I said earlier, he needs to win 2 of FourthWah's breakpoints, and this being one of them, I just don't know. It might be over.
Yeah, and I mean, we know that SAOT7 is good on that consistency, but just on the level of FourthWah, it's a whole another demon. Especially when you consider, you know, the kind of consistency that SAOT7 excels at. Like, we saw that really strong performance on the tapping-oriented picks, the alt control with the Nomad 3, but the Nomad 1 just doesn't have much to it in terms of mechanics. It's just basically aim with a bit of burst, and it just purely matters whether or not you can hold onto that combo, hold onto that accuracy for the entire length of the map. And for a 3-minute 30 map, it's going to be a tall order for SAOT7, especially against someone like ZachBlue.
The only benefit, the only cherry on top I can think of, the only hopium reasoning I have for SAOT7 is that their Hard Rock 1 score was extremely close. And that kind of sells into the same aspect of this No Mod 1. Aim intensive. Obviously, this one obviously not at AR10 anymore, not at OD10. So maybe it'll give SAOT7 a better chance to combo, better chance to act. And FourthWah also selling quite hard here on the first disc spike. Hitting too early, I think, and missing overall a lot on this CS 3.8 jump map. Losing act to 91%, SAOT7 winning by 22,000. If this score gap persists, it would be great. But this map, as you said, 3-minute 30, a lot of places to make mistakes, a lot of places to... Hold up!
Yeah.
Hopium! The script is real. SAOT7 on this 99% act arc. FourthWah breaking so much on that stream as well. Like, hold up. I don't know what to say.
I mean, yeah, like, this is going to be a huge score lead advantage. And that SAOT7 is holding on to 99. Then actually finding a combo reset, though. That's going to give a little bit of leeway over to the side of FourthWah now. Holding on to a 200 combo lead. And that accuracy lead that he did have has slightly diminished now, down to 2% from where it was at like 4%. And the score lead is going to start slowly shifting over as we get towards the halfway point of the map. If either player breaks at this point, it might be too late for them if the other person continues to hold. And now that accuracy lead is down to just 1%, and SAOT7 finding a huge combo reset, and that is just going to swing that score lead that he built up so early on over to the side of FourthWah. But it completely depends on whether or not FourthWah can continue to hold now. And there he goes, breaking on a burst. And now that score lead is just going to stay there at 15k because, well, actually it's now going to start going over a little bit to SAOT7 with a ever so slight accuracy advantage and around 100 combo advantage now. Going into the last third of the map,
The
just
break.
purely depends on who can continue to hold the hardest.
No. What?
What? I have no idea what that
I
says.
don't know what he's writing there, but there's a smiley face towards the end. Is SAOT7 beginning to believe 266 combo, and he breaks. He over aims on that stream section. FourthWah now 208 combo, 1% less act, 21,000 score between the two players onto the last quarter of the map. FourthWah breaks. FourthWah breaks. There is enough map for Qumm to still hold the lead, I think. And jump section of FourthWah finds 2 misses, in fact.
I mean, there's still time. The score lead is only 30k. There's an opportunity for FourthWah to make a comeback here if Qumm finds a break, but he's still holding strong. He's built up another 1.5 accuracy lead now, up 110 combo. Continuing to hold that score lead is just growing. 40k now. Something would have to happen now if FourthWah wants to get back into this, but nothing is happening. The end of the map is just not difficult enough. Qumm not finding any mistakes into the ending and holding consistently, finding a slow slider on the lost object in the map. Oh, my bad. Not lost object in the map.
Get jinxed, bro. We have the double sprinter gimmick. Nah. Early 400 combo survives. You know, early accuracy game survives. FourthWah obviously building that late combo, missing on that stream though. The 5-note burst where it's a slider and a note right afterwards, and then 4 notes carrying on. He just brushed over the first notes, and then he note locked, and then he just chain missed on that. And if FourthWah held onto that section, I think the score would have like gone to his favor. We would have seen the 7th point FourthWah win. But today, Qumm lucked out, just did so much better in the intro, so much better act than Hard Rock 1, and winning a breakpoint of FourthWah. This is peak. You know, this is the first breakpoint that we needed until we see tiebreaker, and it's going smoothly right now. 50% down the mark. We just need that 100%. You know, I just don't know. I forgot my DT skin on. There's no ways.
Dude, sometimes the DT skin helps you lock in on Nomad. I remember there was a point in time where I would play Nomad with DT skins because it helped with my reading. But,
yeah, I remember using one singular skin because I don't know how to change skins.
That is so
we are not the same. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for Qumm, you know, enigma of a player. Now opting for Hard Rock 2. One of the 2 Hard Rocks that are lit. Remember, this is last pick from Qumm. Nothing else can come after this. No more, you know, we're not going to be seeing No More 2 from him. We're not going to be seeing 3 More 2 or 3 More 3 from him. However, FourthWah can definitely force those skill sets still. If not, him winning on this Hard Rock 2, which I highly doubt, but, you know, let's not speak too early. Accuracy advantage to Qumm. Both players breaking at approximately the similar places. Very tapping intensive. Wait, this is Hard Rock 2, Hard Rock 3. This is Hard Rock 3, sorry. This is Hard Rock 3. The very tapping intensive Hard Rock 3 at 180 BPM. Qumm, obviously holding onto the combo, but not quite the accuracy. Okay, wow, both players stabilizing at around the same act now. C rank 81 and 83. Wow. This is actually closer than I thought. I thought FourthWah was just going to chain miss from the nerves of this Hard Rock. But okay, here we go into the real streamy section. Qumm, what? He's flowing. Okay, no mind.
Whoa. Finally finding a combo reset now, down 1/3 through the map. 3% accuracy lead on the side of Qumm, but now that combo is slightly on the side of FourthWah, but the accuracy is just going down. But Qumm continuing to hold combo. I mean, FourthWah, but both players finding huge combo resets, and that accuracy just absolutely gone on the side of FourthWah. Now down 7% accuracy. Both players finding combo resets. FourthWah now up a little bit of combo going into the last side of the map, but that is a 40,000 score lead that he has to bring down at a huge accuracy disadvantage. Finding that combo break, I think it might be.
Whoa.
No, maybe.
Okay, like both players obviously finding chain misses on that section. Qumm missing slightly more, but still holding on to that 5% accuracy. And we saw how much harder FourthWah would have to hold to eat through that 5% accuracy difference. But FourthWah, you just look at his cursor, he is barely holding on. He is shaking so much. I'm surprised he's even comboing this far. He's trying his best to still win this game early before we reach tiebreaker. But Qumm, he's just looking so much smoother. And onto the last 15 seconds of the map, the 40,000k score will persist. We will be seeing a Qumm point. 1 point more until we see tiebreaker. What a pick for 149,000 score C rank versus a 111,000 score C rank. I mean, the combo, the ACK, and the HP graph speaks for itself. Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, down to the last pick between both of these players, we could be seeing tiebreaker, or we could be seeing the breakpoint be denied on the side of FourthWah. Depending on what the last pick is, we have Belmont 2, Hard Rock 2, Fremont 2, and Fremont 3 still open. Every other map has been picked or banned. And I mean, the options are there. I think that the only possible option is either the Fremont 2 or the Fremont 3. And even then, I'm kind of favoring the Fremont 2.
Fremont 2.
For FourthWah to pick into.
Fremont 2 is the real deadly pick, where it is HG favored and not Hard Rock favored. Fremont 2 and Fremont 3 is obviously Hard Rock favored and not HG favored. And yeah, it's out though. It's raw out aim, and yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to see the spark die out here this close to tiebreaker. But we need another miracle that, like we saw on Nomad 1, for Qumm to win on this Fremont. Unless Qumm also goes HD, which he entirely is able to do, mind you. He can read HD. And this one, obviously 240 BPM, kind of outing wise. And this one, AR 9.5.
Looks Blue saying in the in-match chat, and no Clock, I'm not playing in Hard Rock.
Clock, I don't know, like, who you're trying to grief here. Have you actually played this map? Like, 1v1 me, and like, you go Hard Rock, I go HD. Like, let's see how that goes. Don't try grief the players. Don't worry, Claw. Oh no, Qumm. Please. This one is HD favored. Actually, wait, yeah, don't go. Please, you can HD. Please go, just go HD, bro. It's not that bad. AO 9.5 as well.
If he gets the breakpoint on the Hard Rock, think about how much aura that would be.
Wait, he ends me! He ends me! Oh my god, he's actually going to farm aura. Please, there's no ways, right? HTHR?
Surely not.
Okay, HTHR, okay, he's farming aura. GG.
Okay. I mean, if he wins this could potentially be the most cinema match that we have seen thus far in Division 1. And going straight into it, this aim requirement, very hectic for both players, but especially so also on that AR10 with the CS 5.5 is pretty difficult. Both players finding early combo resets. Now, 50 combo advantage on the side of FourthWah and a 3% accuracy lead. That Hidden is just a much safer pick. You know, AR10 with the CS 5.5 is a lot to ask. Especially when, you know, this map has been picked so late in the pool that you can tell that neither of these players were especially comfortable on it. It's like I'm finding another huge miss. And this advantage that FourthWah is building up is just absurd coming out of the intro. 250 combo, 98% accuracy versus 50 combo, 92. I mean, it's already a 40,000 score lead and we've only just hit a quarter way through the map.
I mean, even in the Ki section now, FourthWah is still comboing through the jumps, through the flow. He's single tapping them actually. Qumm though, he's trying to out them, trying to snap between the two nodes. You know, this is supposed to be his comfortable BPM in fact. Judging by the maps that he usually plays as well, still holding on to, you know, one of the highest act we have seen him on Hard Rock, but unfortunately the combo department is not there. Meanwhile, FourthWah breaks through the 500 combo wall, both players breaking before this long slider, before the halfway break points. But now FourthWah, the people see, everyone knows, Qumm is losing by 130,000 points now. with only with only half of the map there. FourthWah finally trading in some more misses, but I don't know if it's long enough. The map is long enough for the score to even make a dent, a reasonable dent. Still, Qumm 3% lesser ack onto the chilled section. Qumm for once holding onto more combo if he doesn't make with those silly mistakes on the overlapping objects, but I don't know. I'm nervous for him. I really want to see tiebreaker before FourthWah having the advantage of being able to read HD on a harder mechanical map, forcing Qumm to go CS 5.5.
And now going into the last third of the map, FourthWah would have to absolutely fall apart to drop that accuracy and combo that they built up, and Qumm finding a combo reset. I think that's it. It's only a quarter of the map left, down 2% accuracy and 300 combo. That score lead is climbing and climbing, finding another combo reset. There's just not enough time. Not enough map, not enough accuracy. There's just nothing more that Qumm can do. And 3 out of 4, almost making the comeback from down 6-2 up to 5-6, almost getting 2 back-to-back breakpoints with his own points, but it just was not meant to be. The Hard Rock pick on the free mod 2 was just not the correct choice, and you can see as much as he tries going into the ending, the mechanics are just way too difficult to keep up with, and FourthWah just comboing into the ending, pouring salt into the wound over double Qumm's score, 600 combos strong into the ending, FCing the entire ending, and that's GG. FourthWah will be advancing into the losers grand finals from the losers bracket to face Himi G in the SAOT Div 1 grand finals. Qumm securing 3rd place in Div 1. Such a close match, but just out of reach.
Wow, it's just so impactful. The last 20 minutes of this game, I cannot believe we sat here almost wishing for a tiebreaker, and unfortunately it ends on this note. 3-2 Arcadia. FourthWah smashing a 500k score though, with HD topping like almost twice on 600 combo throughout like the Kias as well. He's not even farming easy combo. It is so crazy seeing FourthWah close out the score like this. Obviously, we saw the fumble on No Mod 1. We saw some earlier fumbles, a triple breakpoint at times. But Qumm, again, GG. 3rd place is, you know, a good position to take nonetheless. Beating the other 13 players, he can be proud on that achievement alone. But yeah, good luck for FourthWah versus against Himi G. Maybe later this weekend. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you Sneaky Golem for casting with me. Man, every Division 1 game so far has been so close, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Div 1 is truly making up for the lack of close matches that we have in Legends, and I mean, it does not disappoint. And I mean, going into the Grand Finals weekend, we're going to be seeing 2 really strong players in their own right, who actually share quite a lot of overlaps with their skill set, so we're going to be seeing a lot of really close contention on these maps.
Yeah. Himi G, obviously he stayed here the whole time. Keep your eyes peeled back. We have a game at our hands next time. So, good night. I'm going to end the stream here, and goodbye.